He said I could keep the baby if I wanted to, but the child cannot bear his name. Hi, it's another week and you're welcome to Life Stories with Bussy, where true life speaks and healing begins. Today, I'm going to rush through this story because I'm going out. By the way, it's Sunday morning and it's Sunday morning at 6:30 and I'm trying to quickly do this video. I hope I'll be able to edit it and then upload it today. I pray so. So if you see this today, it means that I was able to edit. If not, please forgive me. I'm just saying this. Fasten your seatbelt and let's go together. It's not a very long story, so I should be done in no time. So let's go. So the writer goes, "Hello, Bussy. There's fire on the mountain." Okay. There's fire on the mountain and I need your help. Okay. So she goes, "My name is Ose. I'm 25 years old. I finished school 3 years ago, and since then I've been hustling hard to find a stable job. I've done everything, receptionist work, even work in a factory just to survive. I don't come from a rich home. My mother is a second wife to my father. In our family, everyone is expected to sort themselves out. So even finishing school was a miracle. God's grace, my mother's sacrifices, and a few odd jobs here and there. Finally, last year I got a break. I was employed at the tech company set up by a couple. I didn't know them personally. I was just grateful to land a proper job, good salary, perks, and some stability. Then things got complicated. The first time I met the managing director, the MD, something happened. It was love at first sight. He was tall, intelligent, charismatic. I couldn't help it. But soon, someone whispered to me that he was married, and not just married, but that he ran the company with his wife. I tried to hide my feelings, tried to stay professional, but I noticed he always asked for my views during meetings. Our eyes would meet sometimes, and I'll quickly look away. I didn't see his wife until 4 months later. I heard she didn't live in the country, but when she finally came around, she made it clear she didn't like me. She went straight to the HR and told them to fire me. She said that I didn't suit the company's profile and that I hadn't made any real impact in the 4 months that I had been there. When HR handed me the letter, I was confused. Devastated, I begged them to reconsider. That's when they told me that the only person who could reverse the termination was the MD. So I went to the MD's office. I was shaking when I walked into his office, tears streaming down my face. I told him I didn't know what I had done. I told him how much the job meant to me. He stood up, gave me tissues, and said, "Don't worry, just go back to your office." I was stunned, but I obeyed. Later that day, HR confirmed that I had been reinstated. When I got back to my office, I told my colleagues what had happened. That's when the whispers started. They said the wife was notorious. Apparently, she was the one with the money, but her husband, the MD, had the brains. They said she refused to take his name because his last name didn't sound nice enough. People even claimed it was a marriage of convenience. I didn't know what to believe, but I was just grateful to have my job back. Then one evening, as I was heading home, the MD drove up beside me and offered me a ride. I tried to say no, but he insisted, saying that it was heading my way. I had no choice and I got into the car. I thanked him for giving me my job back. So he asked about my life, my family, and I told him everything. The very next day, a huge amount of money landed in my account from the MD. I was shocked, dumbfounded. I went to his office and I asked why he sent me money. He smiled and said, "I just wanted to bless you." A few weeks later, the same thing happened. He pulled up again. I got him. This time, he said he wanted to have dinner before dropping me off. I agreed. He bought dinner for both of us, even packed extra for me to take home. Then he traveled for a month. When he returned, he said that he had birthday gifts for me in his car. He had missed my birthday while he was away. At the close of work, he picked me up and also picked up another colleague. He dropped her off at a bus stop and then he took me out again, just the two of us. That night, he gave me the gift and he told me he cared about me. I was conflicted. I liked him deeply. He was a married man and he hadn't exactly declared his intentions clearly. Then the messages started. First, small talk, then deeper conversations. Slowly, we became close, very close. Eventually, he told me the truth. He liked me. But yes, he was married. However, he claimed it was an arranged marriage and an open one. An arranged marriage and it was an open one. Okay. That was the first time I'd ever heard someone say that in this country. We kept our relationship private or tried to, but some people in the office started to suspect. Somehow, it got to his wife. She came to the office screaming, accusing me of targeting her husband from day one. She said her intuition had warned her from the first moment she saw me. After that day, I was told not to come back to the office. My man said it was okay. He continued paying me. In fact, he was paying me more than the company ever did. He bought me an apartment in Lekki, got me a car. Life was sweet. Then 2 months ago, I discovered I was pregnant. I told him. His reaction shocked me. He didn't seem happy, just quiet. When I asked him what was wrong, he said being pregnant would complicate a lot of things. He asked if I wanted to keep it or I told him I've never done that before. I'm scared. I don't even know if I could go through with, the alternative. Yeah. The alternative is if she's not having the baby. What's the alternative? Yeah, that's it. Eventually, he said I could keep the baby if I wanted to. But the child cannot bear his name. I was stunned. Why? He said if his wife found out that he had a child outside, he could lose everything. The business, his kids, his livelihood. I started asking myself, where was the love he claimed to have for me? I thought he didn't love his wife. I thought maybe, just maybe, he would want to start a new life with me. But he said it wasn't possible unless his wife dies. He told me if I leave her, I would lose everything. I would have to start life from the scratch. And I don't think you would want to lose the benefits you are enjoying now. My mother suggested that we do a secret introduction so at least I would have some recognition as a wife, even if it's hidden. But he refused. Now I don't know what to do. I don't want to terminate this pregnancy. What if this is my only chance at motherhood? What if I die from the procedure? But if I keep the baby, I become a baby mama. A woman whose child won't even have their father's name. A child with no official identity. He says he will support the child, but not legally claim the child. So Bussy, please tell me, what should I do? Thank you very much for writing in, Ose. What should you do? Let me start from the beginning. You see, first, this guy, he didn't lie to you. He was open about his relationship. He was very open. He did not tell you he wanted to marry you. You are not a child. So you saw everything, lodged money into your account, started giving you rides home, took you for dinner, you agreed. And in all this matter, you didn't ask the right questions. He said he cared about you, you took it for love because you already had a crush on him. So while the guy was emotionally manipulative, selfish, and cowardly, in his approach in dealing with you, some people could even say that he groomed you because he used the opportunity of the financial imbalance to manipulate you in quotes. He lied to you. He told you who he was. He told you the state of his marriage. He told you it was a marriage of convenience. He said that from the beginning. And he told you that it was an open marriage. Marriage of convenience, arranged marriage, whatever it was. He told you that it was an open marriage and all that. And the only thing that the guy said was that he cared about you. And you decided to think marriage. He did not tell you, from all the things that you have said, the guy did not have an intention, or he never said he wanted to marry you. You were the one that built castles in the air. Like, it felt like he loved you. This guy was probably just relieving his emotional tension through you. You took it for love. He got an apartment for you and all that. Got you a car and you were comfortable. He gave you comfort, not clarity. He gave you money, not meaning. He used secrecy to enjoy the benefit of a relationship without paying the price of transparency. So somebody could say he groomed you because he was older and he had more money and you knew that you were vulnerable. Because the moment you told your life story, he sent you money. And when he sent you money, he bought your reasoning. And you stopped asking the right questions. And at that time, you did not say, no, boss, I don't want to. I'm okay, The money was kind of used to manipulate you to do other things, to accept other things. And that's why every time it will drive beside you, take you, tell you that it's taking you home, and you accept it. So the money that you threw your way beclouded your reasoning, that you couldn't even ask the right questions, like, what are we doing? What is this relationship? Where are we? What are we? What are we? You ask questions. What are we? What are we doing? Are you divorcing your wife? Yeah, you said that's a marriage of convenience. Are you divorcing your wife at any time? Are you marrying me? You just went ahead to enjoy yourself without asking questions until this pregnancy showed up. Now you are in this dilemma. You heard the truth, but you only listened to the parts that you wanted to believe. Because he was sending you gifts, he took you out for dinner, you felt special. And you interpreted his care as commitment. But love without accountability is not love, it's convenience. You were convenient for him. You gave him access without boundaries. You opened your heart, body, and life to a man who didn't promise you a future. A relationship that starts in secrecy and imbalance often ends in pain because there's no power balance. You are the one that is depending on him for your financial need, everything. So what would I advise? I'm never going to tell you to get rid of the baby. No, that's not me. I won't advise you like that. That's me. Other people can, say what they believe and, give reasons for what they believe, but I won't. But let me also sound a note of warning that you have to be ready for the long haul. And the reason why I said so is that pregnancy is a blessing, but it also comes with its own inconveniences. So while you are on this journey, you might not get the kind of emotional support that you need from the father of the child. Meaning that you might have cravings and it's not there. You might need somebody to rub your back. It's not there. You get. You might need a lot of things, but the man is not there. You might be in labor and the man will not be there because he has even told you straight off, you cannot give this child my name. So it wouldn't even be in labor for them to say who is the father of the child. Let us write the name in the certificate. No. So you have to be ready for all these things so that when it happens, you are not confused. What I would advise is that you have to start planning, you have to start saving, you have to love this baby fiercely. Try to get what you can from this man in terms of support. Since he's ready to support you, but he just doesn't want the baby to bear his name, try to get everything that you can get from this man in terms of support. And I dare say, document all these things. So while you send them money, while you're having conversations, just document. Keep records of all these things. And there's a reason why. For future references, keep records of everything. I know some people will be like, oh no, drag him to court. Why would you, can you not drag him to court? If he's the father of the child, drag him to court. Drag him, take him to court. Let him do the necessary thing. Let him give the baby his name. Yeah. Possible. But the question is, do you have the power to do that? Do you have the means? Do you have the willpower to do that? To take him to court, to drag him to court and all that now? I doubt it. And people will say, oh, there can be some women rights organization that can take it up and all that. Can you do it? Do you get what I'm saying? Can you do it? And you know, this is, in this country, those matters, they can drag for a long time. So there are some things that I feel like maybe you shouldn't do initially. Maybe later. Like I said, just make sure that everything that is happening, you are recording it, you are documenting it. If he sends money to you for this, document it. If you are talking to him on the phone about something, record it. Just make sure that you have a proper documentation of all the things that happen between the both of you, so that in future you probably would have that. You get some sort of evidence for what you can do in the future. But for now, I would say get as much support as you can get from him, and I mean financial support that you can get from him. This house that you say you bought, I hope it is in your name. Make sure that you have the documentation. Everything that you can get it. Start saving, start planning, and try to start living your life. Take all the support that you can get, because this man is not likely to come to you even if anything happens to his wife. You were just convenient for him, and he's not to be trusted. Obviously, he's not to be trusted. You get, because he doesn't have your back right now. He's not even standing for you. He doesn't even want anything to do with you legally. You get, so even if his wife dies, you understand, he might not come back to you. You just get everything that you can get and start to live life on your own terms. Like, live life again. Stop being a secret. Step out from being a secret. Don't be a secret to yourself. Plan a life. You can't change the past, but you can change who you become from here, from this point. So you can change the narrative. You can decide that I, Ose, will make it in my career. I, Ose, will make sure that I'm a good mother. I, Ose, will get married to a good man who loves me and all that. You can change your narrative. That's the only thing I can say. Like I said, I'm in a hurry. I don't know what other people would say. Guys, what do you think about Ose's story? Do you think that she should go legal and make sure that that man accepts a child legally? Or do you think that she should just start her life afresh, take all the support that she can get from this man, and just start a new life? What do you think? I'll be in the comment section. Till the next story, my name remains Busola Dilly David. Bye.